The Daily Trading Coach by Brett N. Steenbarger, book summary in English. Are your emotions sabotaging your trades? Do you ever feel stuck in a cycle of bad decisions, even when you know better? What if you could become your own trading psychologist and coach yourself to success? Welcome to Power Books, your go-to channel for powerful book summaries on trading psychology, self-development, and success strategies. In today's episode, we dive into The Daily Trading Coach by Dr. Brett N. Steenbarger, a game-changing book with 101 lessons designed to help you master your mind, manage your emotions, and transform your trading performance. If you're serious about becoming a consistent and confident trader, you're in the right place. So make sure to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell, because your next breakthrough could start right here. Chapter 1. Change, the process and the practice. This chapter lays the foundation for self-coaching and introduces the idea that personal change is at the heart of trading mastery. Dr. Steenbarger emphasizes that successful trading isn't just about market knowledge, it's about mastering yourself. The trader who evolves psychologically can grow profitably, even in the most challenging markets. Lesson 1. Change begins with you. You must take personal responsibility for your development. No mentor, strategy, or system will replace the internal work required to succeed. You are both the coach and the player. Power tip: ask yourself daily, what did I do today to become a better trader? Lesson 2. Coach yourself as you would coach others. Approach your own development with compassion, structure, and accountability, just as you would guide someone else. Think like a coach, set goals, track your progress, and hold yourself to a standard. Lesson 3. Embrace solution-focused thinking. Instead of obsessing over problems, focus on solutions. Dr. Steenbarger suggests asking, when have I handled this well before? This redirects your attention to what works. Lesson 4. Build on strengths. Identify what you're already doing right. Traders often overlook their strengths while fixating on weaknesses. Recognizing what's working gives you a foundation to expand upon. Lesson 5. Change is a process. Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a series of small, repeated steps. Embrace daily progress over instant transformation. Quote, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." Aristotle. Lesson 6. Track progress, not just performance. Track your behavior and mindset, not just your P&L. Journaling is key. It brings awareness and helps identify patterns that affect your performance. Lesson 7. Change the frame. Reframing helps you see problems differently. Instead of "I failed," try "This is feedback." How you frame events directly affects how you respond to them. Lesson 8. Make change concrete. Abstract goals like "be more disciplined" are hard to measure. Make them concrete. I will stick to my stop loss on every trade this week. Be specific. Lesson 9. Leverage emotion for change. Emotions drive action. Use both pain and passion as fuel. Pain can create urgency, passion provides direction. Lesson 10. Create a vision for change. Where do you want to go as a trader? What does the best version of you look like? A compelling vision creates motivation and guides daily effort. Chapter takeaway: change is not a one-time breakthrough, it's a daily practice. As a trader, your success depends on your ability to coach yourself consistently, build on strengths, focus on solutions, and align your habits with your trading goals. Small, intentional improvements made each day are what create long-term trading success. You don't just trade the markets, you train yourself to meet them. Chapter 2. Stress and Distress, Creative Coping for Traders. Trading is one of the most emotionally demanding professions, filled with uncertainty, risk, and rapid decision-making. In this chapter, Dr. Steenbarger dives deep into the difference between healthy stress, challenge, and harmful distress, overwhelm, and how to creatively cope with both. Lesson 1. Not all stress is bad. Stress can be positive when it sharpens focus and motivates performance. This is called eustress. But when it becomes chronic and unmanageable, it turns into distress, which clouds thinking and fuels impulsive behavior. Example: a trader facing a volatile market might feel energized, eustress, or paralyzed, distress, depending on mindset and preparation. Lesson 2. Monitor your stress signals. Dr. Steenbarger encourages traders to track signs of distress: physical tension, racing thoughts, irritability, and decision fatigue. These are signals that emotional capacity is being exceeded. Actionable tip: keep a daily emotional journal alongside your trade log to spot patterns. Lesson 3. Shift from reacting to responding. When stressed, we tend to react instinctively: fight, flight, or freeze. Creative coping means pausing, breathing, and choosing your response instead of reacting blindly. Actionable tip: practice pattern interruption. Before entering a trade or during moments of stress, take 3 slow, deep breaths to reset. Lesson 4. Use stress for insight. Distress often reveals emotional blind spots, like overconfidence, fear of missing out, or need for control. Don't just cope with stress, learn from it. Ask, what's this stress trying to tell me about my mindset or process? Lesson 5. Find your coping tools. Coping tools can be physical, like exercise, cognitive, like reframing, or emotional, like social support. The goal is to build a personalized toolkit that keeps you grounded under pressure. Examples: morning meditation, positive self-talk during losing streaks, taking breaks after intense sessions, visualization before the trading day. Lesson 6. Recovery is essential. High performers, including athletes and traders, excel because they recover well. Burnout is often the result of poor recovery, not just overwork. Build recovery into your routine. Recovery is not equal to laziness. It's part of sustainable performance. Lesson 7. Mindset shift. See stress as growth. Changing how you interpret stress is powerful. Instead of seeing it as a threat, see it as a sign you're pushing your limits and growing. That shift changes everything. Chapter takeaway. Stress is unavoidable in trading, but how you cope with it makes the difference between success and sabotage. By developing creative, mindful coping strategies, you can turn stress from a liability into an asset. Learn to listen to your stress, extract its message, and respond with intention. In doing so, you not only protect your capital, you preserve your mental edge. Chapter 3. Psychological well-being, enhancing trading experience. While trading strategies and technical skills are important, your state of mind is just as critical to long-term success. In this chapter, Dr. Brett Steenbarger explores how psychological well-being forms the foundation for high-performance trading and how to enhance it daily. Lesson 1. Well-being affects decision quality. A trader in a positive mental state is more likely to think clearly, assess risk accurately, and stay disciplined. Conversely, chronic negativity, frustration, or burnout will impair judgment and trigger poor decisions. Mood is the lens through which you see opportunity or risk. Lesson 2. Well-being is a daily practice, not a destination. Well-being isn't something you magically arrive at. It's cultivated through intentional habits. Your thoughts, behaviors, and daily rituals either build or erode mental and emotional health. Examples: starting the day with gratitude or intention setting, regular physical activity, adequate rest and sleep, balanced life outside trading. Lesson 3. Use strengths to energize your trading. Tap into your personal strengths: curiosity, discipline, creativity, persistence, and bring them into your trading routine. Leveraging what makes you strong reinforces confidence and resilience. Actionable. Reflect on a time you overcame difficulty. What personal trait helped you? How can you apply that to your trading? Lesson 4. Your trading environment matters. The physical and emotional space you trade in directly affects your mood. Distractions, clutter, or negativity can cloud your focus. Create an environment that promotes calm, clarity, and confidence. Tip: design a trading sanctuary that includes natural light, orderliness, and positive visual cues. Lesson 5. Emotional fitness equals trading fitness. Just like physical exercise strengthens your body, emotional fitness exercises like journaling, meditation, and mental rehearsal train your mind for the markets. Daily mental training keeps your psychological edge sharp even when the market turns against you. Lesson 6. Happiness fuels performance. Well-being isn't just a luxury, it fuels performance. Happy traders tend to be more focused, more resilient, and better able to bounce back from losses. Cultivating joy and satisfaction outside of trading supports your consistency inside the markets. Chapter Takeaway. Your trading performance will never rise above your level of psychological well-being. Take care of your mental, emotional, and physical self, not just to feel better, but to trade better. Positive mindset habits, a supportive environment, and emotional self-care create the inner conditions for consistent, peak trading performance. Chapter 4. Coaching Processes, Techniques for Self-Development. In this chapter, Dr. Steenbarger shows how to become your own trading coach by applying structured techniques for self-improvement. Just like professional athletes have coaches to elevate their performance, traders must learn to coach themselves with clarity, feedback, and discipline. Lesson 1. Self-coaching is structured self-reflection. Effective self-coaching requires more than just thinking about your trades. It means reviewing them with purpose. Ask powerful, focused questions like, what did I do well today? What could I have done better? What can I improve tomorrow? This turns your trading day into a feedback loop for continuous growth. Lesson 2. Journaling is your daily coaching tool. A journal is a mirror for your mindset and performance. Record not just trades, but your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This helps you identify destructive patterns, reinforce good habits, track your growth. Tip: write down one key insight from each trading day and one improvement goal for the next. Lesson 3. Break big goals into small coaching objectives. Ambitious goals, like becoming a full-time trader, can be overwhelming. Break them down into tiny, achievable objectives, daily or weekly. This creates momentum and gives you a clear sense of progress. Example: instead of be more disciplined, commit to follow my stop loss on every trade this week. Lesson 4. Visualization is mental rehearsal. Elite performers visualize success before it happens. In trading, that means mentally rehearsing, entering trades with confidence, following rules under pressure, staying calm after losses. This trains your brain to respond more effectively in real-time situations. Lesson 5. Measure progress with metrics. Track your performance with meaningful metrics, but not just profit and loss. Include behavioral metrics such as number of rule-based trades taken, emotional triggers avoided, journaling consistency. These indicators show if your mindset and habits are improving, not just your account balance. Lesson 6. Review and reset weekly. Set a time each week to coach yourself. Review the week, celebrate wins, diagnose setbacks, and plan improvement areas. This weekly self-review ritual is one of the most powerful habits of top traders. Chapter Takeaway. You don't need a mentor to grow, you need a method. With journaling, mental rehearsal, goal setting, and weekly reviews, you can coach yourself to become a peak-performing trader. Self-awareness plus structured reflection equals accelerated development. Chapter 5. Cognitive Techniques, Restructuring Thought Patterns. This chapter dives into how thoughts shape your trading behavior. Your internal dialogue, what you say to yourself, can either empower or sabotage your trading. Dr. Steenbarger introduces cognitive restructuring, a proven psychological method that helps traders rewire negative thinking patterns into constructive ones. Lesson 1. Your thoughts are not always facts. Many traders believe their thoughts are truth. For example, I always screw up after a winning streak. I knew the market would reverse right after I exited. These thoughts feel real, but they're often distortions driven by fear, ego, or past trauma. The first step to mental mastery is recognizing that thoughts are just mental events, not reality. Lesson 2. Identify cognitive distortions. Common thought traps in trading include catastrophizing: if I lose this trade, I'll blow my account. Black and white thinking: either I'm a great trader or a total failure. Mind reading: the market makers are out to get me. Recognizing these distortions helps you break their power over your decisions. Lesson 3. Thought journaling to gain clarity. Write down negative thoughts when you feel emotional. Then ask, what evidence supports this thought? What's the alternative explanation? What would I tell a friend in this situation? This technique turns vague emotions into specific, challengeable thoughts, restoring objectivity and confidence. Lesson 4. Reframe and replace. Once you've identified distorted thinking, replace it with realistic, empowering statements. For example, from "I can't handle this drawdown" to "Drawdowns are part of the process. I have a plan to manage it." From "I'm terrible at trading breakouts" to "I've had trouble with breakouts, but I'm learning to manage them better." Reframing builds mental resilience and supports consistent performance. Lesson 5. Use self-talk as a trading tool. Consciously direct your internal dialogue. Before trading, I'm prepared and focused. During a trade, follow the plan, no emotion. After a loss, review, learn, and move on. This positive, instructional self-talk reinforces discipline and reduces emotional interference. Chapter takeaway. To change your trading behavior, start by changing your thinking. Cognitive techniques, like identifying distortions, journaling, and reframing, empower you to break free from destructive patterns and trade with clarity and confidence. Master your mind, and you'll master your trading. Chapter 6. Cognitive Strategies, Enhancing Mental Frameworks. In this chapter, Dr. Steenbarger goes beyond correcting negative thoughts and dives into building robust mental frameworks that foster high-level trading performance. It's not just about removing mental blocks. It's about developing mental systems that support peak decision-making, even under pressure. Lesson 1. Develop a framework for thinking, not just acting. Traders often obsess over what to do, entry, exit, risk, etc., but few focus on how they think. Your framework for interpreting the market, analyzing trades, and handling emotions shapes the quality of your decisions. Dr. Steenbarger encourages traders to build habits of thinking that reflect on patterns over time, seek probabilities, not predictions, acknowledge uncertainty, stay present and focused. Lesson 2. Build mental models from experience. Elite traders build mental models, internal templates of how markets behave. These are formed through consistent review and self-awareness. You're not just memorizing setups, you're developing a deep, intuitive map of the market. To enhance this, journal not just outcomes, but thought processes. Focus on why a trade worked or failed. Look for repeating behavioral or market themes. This transforms your brain into a pattern recognition machine, which is the essence of intuition in trading. Lesson 3. Ask better questions, get better answers. Your internal questions shape your focus and decisions. Instead of, "Why do I keep messing up?" try, "What triggered that response? And how can I respond better next time?" Cognitive strategy is about directing your thinking constructively. Good traders aren't just reactive, they're curious, analytical, and self-directed learners. Lesson 4. Think in probabilities, not predictions. Many traders fall into the trap of being right. The pros think in odds and edge. What's the probability of this setup playing out? What's the risk-reward ratio? Is this a high-quality trade or just a guess? This probabilistic thinking keeps ego out and helps you manage risk like a professional. Lesson 5. Upgrade your mental environment. Surround your trading with mental inputs that promote growth. Read trading psychology books. Watch interviews with successful traders. Follow data-driven market analysis. Stay mindful of your energy and stress levels. Your mental environment feeds your mindset, and mindset drives performance. Chapter takeaway. Cognitive strategies go beyond stopping negative thoughts. They empower you to build a system of thinking that supports trading excellence. By refining how you process information, recognize patterns, and make decisions, you become more resilient, focused, and adaptable in the markets. A better mental framework equals better trades. Chapter 7. Learning new action patterns. Behavioral approaches to self-coaching. In this chapter, Dr. Brett Steenbarger shifts the focus from how we think to how we act. It's about developing new behavioral routines to replace unproductive habits that sabotage our trading performance. While many traders try to change by thinking their way into new actions, Steenbarger flips the script. Sometimes we need to act our way into new thinking. Lesson 1. Behavior is the engine of change. Thoughts don't always lead to action, but repeated actions can lead to lasting change. If you want to develop discipline, confidence, or emotional control, build habits that embody those traits. For example, want more discipline? Practice strict rule following on small trades. Want more patience? Set a timer to delay entry decisions by 5 minutes. These behavioral tweaks train your brain and body over time. Lesson 2. Create positive routines. Traders often get trapped in reactive behavior, overtrading, chasing losses, hesitation. To break this, build positive routines that become your new automatic responses. Examples. Start each day with a written trading plan. Use a checklist before placing trades. Set up post-trade reviews after every session. Habits become rituals that protect you from impulsivity and keep you grounded. Lesson 3. Use cues and triggers to reinforce action. Want new habits to stick? Link them to specific cues in your trading environment. For example, a market pullback becomes a cue to breathe and refocus. A losing trade becomes a trigger to step away and reassess. This method helps turn mindless reactions into mindful actions. Lesson 4. Small wins lead to big gains. Don't try to overhaul your entire trading behavior overnight. Focus on one small improvement at a time. Cut one impulsive trade a day. Journal consistently for a week. Stay in a winning trade for 30 extra seconds. These small behavioral victories create momentum and self-trust. Lesson 5. Practice behavioral rehearsal. Before entering live trades, rehearse the right behavior. Imagine facing a stressful setup. Visualize yourself acting calmly and decisively. Repeat until it feels natural. This technique, used by elite performers and athletes, helps encode the behavior into your nervous system. Chapter takeaway. Behavioral change is not just a result of better thinking, it's the foundation of better trading. By practicing small positive actions consistently, you can retrain your habits, break emotional cycles, and coach yourself into peak performance. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Chapter 8. Coaching your trading business, managing the business side of trading. In this chapter, Dr. Steenbarger reminds us that trading is not just a performance activity, it's a business. Many traders treat the markets like a casino or a video game, but successful long-term traders treat their trading like a professional enterprise. This mindset shift is crucial for consistency and longevity. Lesson 1. Think like a business owner. Traders who survive and thrive long-term think like entrepreneurs, not gamblers. That means tracking performance like a P&L statement, managing risk like capital investment, planning for growth like scaling a business. Ask yourself, would you invest in your trading business? Is it profitable, sustainable, and disciplined? Lesson 2. Develop a business plan for your trading. Steenbarger encourages traders to create a formal business plan, just like any serious entrepreneur. This includes trading goals monthly, quarterly, yearly, risk parameters and money management, strategies used and when to apply them, review and accountability systems. Your plan should evolve with experience, but having it helps guide your decisions through emotional and volatile times. Lesson 3. Use metrics to guide improvement. Like any business, you must track your numbers. Win rate, average win versus loss, drawdowns, risk to reward ratio. Regularly review these metrics to identify strengths and weaknesses. Don't just look at profitability, assess consistency, risk control, and execution quality. Lesson 4. Manage capital and risk intelligently. Think of your capital like a limited business resource. It must be deployed wisely. Tips. Risk only a small percent per trade, usually 1% or less. Avoid over-leveraging or emotional compounding. Keep reserves to survive losing streaks. You're not just a trader, you're a risk manager. Lesson 5. Treat drawdowns like business losses. All businesses have expenses, losses, and down periods. The same applies to trading. The goal is to minimize drawdowns, bounce back quickly with lessons learned, avoid the emotional breakdown that often turns a drawdown into a disaster. A business-focused mindset creates emotional resilience. Lesson 6. Separate trading and business review. There's a difference between reviewing trading decisions and reviewing the business as a whole. Set aside time weekly or monthly to review your progress toward business goals, efficiency of time and capital, psychological health, and work-life balance. This creates a big picture view and supports sustainable performance. Chapter takeaway: treating trading like a serious business rather than a hobby or hustle builds structure, discipline, and accountability. With a clear plan, tracked performance, and a focus on capital preservation, you elevate yourself from a trader to a trading entrepreneur. Businesses thrive on clarity and systems. So should you. Chapter 9: lessons from trading professionals, insights from experienced traders. In this chapter, Dr. Steenbarger shifts the focus to learning from those who've walked the path. He shares powerful insights from professional traders, what they've learned from success, failure, and everything in between. The idea is simple: success leaves clues. By studying what experienced traders do right and wrong, we accelerate our growth curve. Lesson 1: there's no one-size-fits-all. One of the key takeaways from interviewing professionals is that every successful trader has a unique approach. Some are trend followers, some contrarians. Some trade based on technicals, others on fundamentals. What matters isn't copying someone else. It's about finding what resonates with your psychology, mastering your approach through experience, building your own edge, not borrowing someone else's. Pros know they won't win every trade. What separates them is consistency in execution and discipline. They stick to their plan, cut losses quickly, let winners run. Don't let emotions override strategy. Success isn't about being right all the time. It's about being disciplined over time. Lesson 3: lifelong learning is essential. Top traders are always learning. They read, journal, review trades, and stay curious. Markets evolve, and so must traders. They constantly ask, what can I improve? Where did my strategy break down? What are the market conditions telling me? Growth is not optional. It's the foundation of continued profitability. Lesson 4: managing yourself is the real game. The best traders understand that self-management market knowledge. They know how to handle stress, when to take a break, how to reset after a losing streak, the importance of mental and physical well-being. They are their own coaches. They know trading is a mirror that reflects their inner world. Lesson 5: every trade is a lesson. Professionals don't waste mistakes. They learn from them. They review losing trades not to punish themselves, but to extract lessons. This mindset turns failure into fuel. They log setups, psychology, execution, and results. Over time, this builds pattern recognition and emotional awareness, 2 traits of every top trader. Chapter takeaway: the wisdom of experienced traders is a treasure map, but the path is still yours to walk. Don't blindly copy others. Instead, internalize the principles, test what works for you, and shape your own strategy. Professional traders succeed not because of luck, but because of self-awareness, discipline, and relentless improvement. Chapter 10: looking for the edge, developing a trading edge. In this chapter, Dr. Brett Steenbarger emphasizes one of the most critical truths in trading. If you don't have an edge, you don't have a chance. Trading is a zero-sum, or even negative-sum game once costs and slippage are factored in. To survive and thrive, you must develop and refine a consistent edge, a repeatable reason why your trades are expected to be profitable over time. What is a trading edge? An edge is a statistical or psychological advantage in the markets, something that increases the odds of success if repeated over time. Examples: technical patterns that work in certain market regimes, momentum or breakout setups, fundamental inefficiencies, behavioral tendencies, example, fear-driven sell-offs or euphoric buying, superior emotional control and execution. An edge is not luck, it's a proven pattern of performance. You must test and prove it. Dr. Steenbarger urges traders not to rely on hope or gut feel. Instead, backtest your strategies, record your trades, analyze win rates, average risk-reward, drawdowns. Is the setup profitable over time? Does it perform under different conditions? No data equals no edge. You must validate your setups like a scientist. Your edge might be psychological. Your mindset can be an edge. For example, remaining calm in volatility, acting decisively when others freeze, executing consistently under pressure, cutting losses without hesitation. These traits reduce errors, and that alone can tilt the odds in your favor. Sometimes, trading psychology is the edge. Edges change, stay adaptive. An edge that works today may not work tomorrow. Markets evolve. What worked in 2020 might be ineffective in 2025. Successful traders constantly track their setups, measure performance, tweak or abandon what no longer works. Adaptability is part of the edge. Edge comes from mastery, not tricks. There's no magic setup or holy grail. True edge comes from deep understanding of a strategy, mastery of execution, emotional discipline, tactical adaptation. Steenbarger reminds us, the edge is you. Chapter takeaway. A real trading edge is what separates winners from losers. It's not a tip, trick, or hunch. It's a tested, repeatable advantage grounded in data and discipline. Whether it's in your strategy, mindset, or process, find your edge, develop it, and protect it fiercely. Because without it, you're gambling, not trading. And there you have it. Some of the most powerful lessons from The Daily Trading Coach by Dr. Brett N. Steenbarger. Remember, you are your own best coach. Daily self-reflection leads to long-term trading success. Emotional discipline and a clear mindset can give you the edge you've been missing. And the journey to mastery is built on consistent, mindful improvement, day after day. If you found value in this summary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Power Books for more life-changing book summaries on trading, psychology, and personal success. Got insights, questions, or experiences you'd like to share? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to dive deeper into this book and become your own trading psychologist, the link to the full book is in the description below. Thanks for watching, and remember, success starts with the mind. See you in the next one.